Guys, this afternoon I want us to focus once again on Rigathi Gachagua, because since yesterday the talk of the town has been all about Rigathi Gachagua. Remember, he attended a meeting of DAP Kenya launch, and the jabs that he sent to the president are something that we cannot afford to look away from. A very warm welcome, guys, to my channel this afternoon. And if it is your first time on my channel, could you please spare a minute of your time and just hit that subscription button and put on a notification bell so that when I do subsequent videos, you'll not miss out. So apparently Rigathi Gachagua is out and furious once again. Rigathi Gachagua is taking no prisoners. This came in the wake of President William Samoei Ruto's visit in the Western region. The president in his tour, in his development tour in western part of Kenya, said that he fired or he ordered the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua because of some differences, and among them was his incompetence. The president stated that Rigathi Gachagua was incompetent and was unable to articulate government ideas, and as well as corruption. The president pointed out that Rigathi Gachagua was impeached because of corruption. He said that the guy could not be trusted. Also, the president pointed out that Rigathi Gachagua was impeached because of being a tribal chief, or a person that focuses only to the interest of the mountain. But Rigathi Gachagua could not take that lying down. Rigathi Gachagua came out strongly denying and pointing out that between him and the president is the one who is corrupt. Rigathi Gachagua made a reference to the one of the organization that made a survey about corrupt leaders in the world, and Rigathi Gachagua took that advantage and ran away with the results of that particular organization. And also Rigathi Gachagua said that the same way the president is touring the western region is the same way the president toured the mountain region and lured them in supporting him. The Rigathi Gachagua made some remarks that I'm going to play to you shortly regarding the president, and he said that apparently the president knew almost every market in the mountain region. The president entered almost every church in the mountain region, and the president spoke some Kikuyu words to appease them or to lure them. Rigathi Gachagua received a standing ovation. It's important to note that he received a standing ovation when he made remarks about of the organization that took a research or did a research or survey about the most corrupt leaders. It is important to know that since Rigathi Gachagua was impeached, he has been looking for an opportune time to hit back at his former boss. And political analysts say that it's a good move for president just to keep quiet and leave Rigathi alone, because the guy doesn't have anything to lose, and he's going to mud him or he's going to pull him in the mud with his back and forth words between him and the president. Let's watch the video.
And I want to, as I sit down, I want to ask our Gen Zs, please, you are doing a very good job, our sons and daughters, on the social media, keeping this guy in check. Continue. But that is not enough. You must take IDs and register as voters. Because the final transformation of this country will happen on the ballot box, not on a smartphone. The smartphone will create the awareness and create the necessary mood and mobilize people. But the actual transformation of getting the right leadership will happen on the ballot. So we want to ask the Gen Zs and the millennials, please take IDs, register as voters, and continue what you are doing on the smartphone. Now you are doing a good job. Even if he was accusing me at the media naongoza Gen Z, nikamwambia president, that's a good wish. If I'm the leader of Gen Z, I'm a very strong leader in this country, because it's a serious force. So leaders, hawa niwapongeze. This journey is not for the cowards and the faint-hearted. This man is angry and therefore dangerous. I must tell you. Alituma watu Limuru, walitaka waniue. Mungu akanisaidia. Siku ingine ametuma askari anitupie tear gas huko Shamata. Siku ingine ametuma criminal gang kuumiza bibi yangu. What he must know is that some of us, and he knows us well. Of course, he is forgetting. When the fourth administration was against him and persecuting us, we stood with him and never feared. Sisi si watu ya kuuziwa uoga, hata tukiuziwa hatuna pesa ya kununua. But I want to tell these leaders, you must be steadfast. You must be on the right side of history. And with these two great leaders, and Matiang'i and the others.
It is important to know that Rigathi Gachagua also said that he's willing to work with Matiang'i. Apparently before there was these rumors that he was anti-Matiang'i candidacy, but at the moment, since yesterday with his remarks, he said that he's open to working with every individual just to make sure that the ship of the team is so large that is going to make President William Samoei Ruto a one-term president. And he also pointed out that he was accused of being the Gen Z leader, and he said that if the accusation about him in regard to Gen Z rather is something that he's going to be proud of, because no one is going to feel ashamed of being associated with such a large movement. Going forward, we are going to watch what Rigathi Gachagua is going to do or is going to have, because remember, he's not going to vie for any elective seat, and he's just going to be a kingmaker. So we are going to see if the Gen Z are going to be willing to be associated with him, or they're going to push him away. If it is your first time on my channel, could you please spare a moment or a minute of your time and just hit that subscription button and put on a notification bell so that when I do other videos like this, you'll not miss out. Ciao, ciao, adios.